Hi friends, I'm excited to show you the So You project kit today. This album is such a fun size, and everything tiny is cuter, right? It's a darling way to capture some fun memories, and it would be a perfect gift for Valentine's, for Mother's or Father's Day, or just for a birthday. Its small size, besides being just super cute, also makes it very quick and easy to put together. So with the kit, you're going to get the album with 20 of the page protectors in there. You also get patterned paper, cardstock, window sheets. You get some cork and some wood cutouts, a whole bunch of embellishments, 2 things of washi tape, and my favorite thing about this kit is some instructions that come in color, which I love. You can, of course, use these components in any way you want, but we have given you a suggested layout for every single page, which you can follow if you'd like. So you'll need a couple of additional things in order to complete this project. Some white StazOn ink. You'll need the Daffodil Delight and Coastal Cabana blendabilities, some glue dots, and also the So You stamp set. Now you can purchase the extra supplies and make the album on your own, or your demonstrator might have all the extra supplies you need, so get a group of friends together and ask your demonstrator to do a class for you. You can easily finish this in an evening, and it's a great excuse to get together with friends and stamp. Now the whole idea behind this album is that you use the window sheets as overlays for all your project pages. And there are some really fun stamping techniques we use to do this. So let me show you how easy it is to use the StazOn and blendabilities to get some really interesting looks with these window sheets. So with the window sheets, the first thing you want to know is it has a little film on the top of the window sheet. I don't know if you can see that. Sometimes they're hard to find. This one you can kind of see how that corner is folded over, but every single one has one, so sometimes you have to look a little bit to find that film. So find that film and peel that off very first before you start. And then you're going to want to ink up your stamp in some white StazOn, and it works best if your pad is pretty juicy with this. So get some ink on there, and then the key is just to push it straight down and pull it up without wiggling it around, and that'll give you a perfect stamp on there. Now this will take a second to dry. See, I can smudge that a little bit if I touch it too soon, so just give it a minute to dry. Now another thing that's not recommended, but I'm going to tell you would be very helpful for this project, is some StazOn cleaner, because not only will that help you clean your stamps after you're done stamping with them, but if you do happen to make a mistake or smudge it like this, you can take the StazOn cleaner and just go right over it, and it works like an eraser. It will totally wipe off that StazOn ink, and you'll start brand new with a fresh window sheet. So that's a good thing to have on hand also when you're doing that. So with this happy, we have the beginning of a super cute overlay. So all we need to do is add some washi tape, another stamp, and some sequins, and we have a fun overlay all ready to go. Now, the kit only comes with silver sequins, but you can see how we have a kind of blue one and a yellow one here. And we've created that look using the blendabilities. So let me show you how we do that. Just pull out one of your sequins and grab your blendabilities. We used the dark Coastal Cabana and the medium Daffodil Delight on the kit here, but you can use whichever you like, and you'll just take your blendabilities and color directly on that sequin to add the color to it. Now you do want to be careful because these sequins do have sharp edges and they can cut into the tip of your blendability, so just be careful when you're going around the edges. So do that with a little bit of a gentle hand. And we now have a blue Coastal Cabana sequin that you can add to your overlay with just a glue dot on the back of that. So glue dot, you can paste that right on your overlay. And once that's done, you'll take that. We have our plain picture here, but look how cute it is when we slip that overlay in on top of it. Just gives that a really fun look, and it's so easy to do. Now you can also use the blendabilities to color directly on the window sheets like we've done here with this happy stamp. Now the trick here is to color on the back of the window sheet and not the front, because if you color on the front, the alcohol in the blendability marker will react with the StazOn ink, and not only will it color the ink, number one, but it will also make that ink start to bleed and run without alcohol. So you'll want to turn it over. Just make sure you stay in the lines as best you can, and then you can color on the backs of those letters to fill that in. Just adds a little bit of pop of color to your project. Looks really fun over those photo overlays. So now I have a Daffodil Delight. Happy. So super simple and easy to do. And again, that's what it looks like with the finished. So it's quick and it's easy, and you'll be able to finish this album in no time. So contact your demonstrator today and ask her about having a Sew You class with all your best pals, or go online and order your kit as soon as you can, because you'll want to be able to create with this kit as soon as you get it.